to him, man. R.I.P. to that brother and his daughter, and much love, prayers, and condolences to his family and the families of everyone that was on the helicopter. Um, Other than that, man, I just decided to go back into some early mid '80s R&B, a little bit of hip hop. That's what that was.
Well, yeah, early on you were rocking that funk for Tony Smith.
Oh yeah, definitely. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Tony Smith, she was the lead vocalist on "Funkin' for Jamaica."
Yes, funk classic of all time.
Yeah, she also did some stuff with Cool Chip from the Bronx, who was down with Chuck Chill Out. She did some stuff. Did a song called "Jazz It Up" with him. And she had some of her own stuff as well. She did some work out there. She never got a chance to do her own album.
But she just passed too, right?
Yeah,
she's
just
passed.
Melba Moore actually.
And she's my age too, so I'm like,
oh. So rest in peace, Tony Smith.
So he was just giving us some feel good family time, you know, music,
trying to feel
mac
good,
and cheese, and all that type of music. Okay.
Did your thing as usual, Randall.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So y'all want to close this out?
Yeah. Several shout outs on the ancestral front. Coretta Scott King and Nahanda Abiodun. January 30th, 2006, Coretta leaves us for the land of the ancestors. Nahanda Abiodun, for those of you who don't know, Nahanda was a revolutionary in this country who was run out of this country and had to leave the United States and wind up in Cuba, much in the manner that Assad and others have. Nahanda passed away last year on January 30th at 69. I knew her personally, and she was a very important inspiration to young folks in hip hop. She was the godmother of Cuban hip hop. Okay, she became an anchor for young folks in Cuba wanting to come to hip hop. Correct. She said, affirm your African identity, right? Affirm your commitment to the revolution. Affirm your capacity to be a paradigm shifter using hip hop. And those kids did that, and they adored her. Nahanda Abiodun, rest in peace, my dear queen. We salute you as an ancestor, very proud of you. On the announcements front, art. I got some art announcements that y'all gonna love. Y'all remember when I had Noelle Lorraine Williams in here talking about Frederick Douglass in this area. She just had the chance to do a wonderful exhibition on radical women in New Jersey at the turn of the 20th century. That's going to be on exhibit on the third floor of the Newark Public Library until December 30th. Now, next door in West Orange, New Jersey, I've had Mansa Musa and several other folks here celebrate the life of the great Gladys Grower from the Fertile Soil Ancestors and Icons. February 15th will be the opening reception at the West Orange Library, 46 Mount Pleasant Avenue. In West Orange, and some of the artists will be Mansa K. Musa, Janice Anderson, Bisa Washington, Yvonne Anque, Antoinette Ellis Williams, amongst a lot of others. But a lot of our local heavy hitters on the arts are all in this exhibit together, honoring our ancestors. So I want y'all to look forward to that. And finally, at the Newark Public Library, at the second floor, there's an exhibit dedicated to the Black athlete in history. And the last two Saturdays will be forums at 2 o'clock addressing the whole question of the history of the Black athlete. So I want y'all to pay attention to that. That's all I got for the moment. I know you got a lot more, madam. What you got?
Well, what I want to say is this is the close of another month and the beginning of African American History Month. So we leave Dr. King and we go right into African American History Month. So it's something probably going on from February 1st, and we got an extra day this month, February 29th.
February 1st, 2016, we started Justice Monday 4 years ago. Every single Monday in honor of the launching of the sit-in movement that will become the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Got to get February 1st. Poet that I am got a shout out Langston Hughes. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So that's okay. So tomorrow it starts. So I just wanted something that I came across today. Watching the news, Pitbull, you're talking about giving back to your community. He opened a school in Miami.
Wow, right on Pitbull.
He opened a school in Miami that teaches kids the industry, broadcasting, and so on and so forth. So these students that go to this school, they will be on the road. Go ahead. Oh, they will be on the road for everything that's going on down in Miami this weekend, and they will be broadcasting alongside Shaquille and all of them and everything. So these students at the school that Pitbull started, they will be they have an opportunity to broadcast everything that's going on
At the Super Bowl.
at the Super Bowl. So I just thought, in terms of how he didn't go do anything different, he do what he actually knew,
Right.
and now he's pouring back into these kids. I just think, and they have a show on Sirius XM.
Wow.
So just fun facts, if you just kind of
good.
stay kind of where you are,
Good, yeah.
just take your passion.
Ride your lane, yeah,
it'll
ain't
open
nothing
up.
wrong with that.
And then I also want to just give a shout out for Sister Iona Presley. She just made
We got to get on the air. I got to
Yes.
work on that.
it's what she's doing, and she made her first appearance either today or yesterday, in coming out with her hair baldness and everything. So shout out to her. And then just in closing, I want to reiterate the dates I said earlier. March 17th for my parolees and persons on probation. These are the days. The first day to register. Go out and register. New Jersey parole and probation. March 17th, and then. Since it's 2020, I know that they're calling people. Please answer the call. And then don't forget, this is election time. Get engaged so that you can make an educated vote at the
Those
poll.
numbers translate into dollars and resources that we need. When those numbers go down, less money and resources come into our community. Hugely important point. And back to our segment, right? Caucuses start on the 3rd, New Jersey, June 2nd. For the presidential, right? You have to be registered by May 12th to be able to vote in that. Election 2020 is here. We can't sit it out.
And then, I'm sorry, Bonnie wants to Coleman. They're doing a big Congressional Black Summit for one day down on the Hill on this Tuesday, February 4th. All day, pastor from North Carolina, Poor People's Campaign.
William Barber.
He's doing the opening. It's a free conference. You just have to get to DC. It's all day, starting at 8 a.m., finishing at 2 in Washington, D.C.
DJ Ryan, got any shout outs, my brother?
Just one more shout out. Again, this past Tuesday is my wife's born day, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Queen.
Yeah, and happy birthday also to God Rakim.
Yes, Rakim. I mentioned that earlier. Yes.
Yeah. But other than that, man, just everybody stay strong in the struggle, keep your head up. You know what time it is.
Thought it was a donut.
Hey, listen, y'all know we've come to the end of the show. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Of course, I want to thank Brother Pastor Ali,
yes,
the pastor in the hood, for coming through and indulging in the conversation with us tonight in regards to Kobe Bryant and his daughter. We just want to say that we offer our condolences to his wife, his entire family, and everybody, in the community who felt the pain and loss of this young brother. Hey, listen, man, we know that God knows best, right? And one of the scriptures said to be absent from the body, to be present with the Lord.
Yes, sir.
So we pray for this brother. We pray for his family, and we wish them the absolute
celebrate
best.
For the life he lived.
And then, of course, I want to thank Brother Rahman Muhammad for coming through, and want to thank
former Mayor Eldridge Hawkins
for coming through. And then, of course, I want to thank Donna and of course Aid for doing a champion's job. Sitting in and hosting and sharing the information with the community. And then I thank the interns. Of course, we couldn't do this without them. Want to say thank you. I appreciate what y'all do.
Next line
every week.
Yes.
All right. And then, of course, my brother, sitting in the back playing all of the music.
Killing it.
Even throwing the chase music at me.
Right.
For always being with me and doing what we do.
Yes.
All right. And then, of course, I thank my wife, right? I thank Kim.
Madam Kimberly.
And, every week asking me, are we ready? That's how a champion do, right?
That's how you got
so I want to thank my wife for riding with me. And of course, I want to thank the brothers that ain't here. Of course, I know John Austin's on the road and Bashir is over at Weekway. But we all part of the same team.
That's right.
The same goal and living the same dream. Well, listen, y'all, I want to again thank y'all for listening to All Politics and Local.
And I know it's Chase.
America's number one.
I just really want to encourage, live, people, live. Because as sad as we are about Kobe leaving, that brother lived.
That's right.
More than 41
and
years.
None of us getting out of here alive.
So if
you're going to live, turn it up.
All right, y'all. America's number one political radio talk show. We don't say bye here. We say
Hotep. Ooh, we'll see you in the whirlwind.